Hey guys, it is 250's Paul here, and we're gonna start off by enchanting an iron axe, because I need one. And let's go for 7, because we can. That's pretty high. Efficiency 1. Whatever. Alright, so I've been doing some work. I've added a couple of chests and organized them. They aren't labeled, but I have dirt and gravel, wood, stone, and I'm gonna be using all this, probably. And then cobble, of course, minables, and then this is kind of my random. I found a dungeon. I did a lot more resource gathering, got more cobble and everything, got a lot more resources, and got me another dungeon. Spider, nothing special. I'm just racking them out, and we are going to go ahead and start work on my personal hub, my castle hub, pretty much. It's where I'm gonna. It's where things are going to start to look pretty. And I have a little schematic that I've actually drawn up right here. I went into creative and did it and figured out exactly how I want things to look. So, to start things off, I'm going to need a lot of this. Specifically, a lot of that. That's not near enough. I'm going to take the other stack. That might be enough. That's probably too much, actually. And we'll go ahead and take these. I cooked all the stone off screen so that we can get straight to work. I've even set up a plot. Actually, where's the sun? Yeah, I think we'll go ahead. I'll show it. And I think I have it lit up pretty well, and I have a few torches on me. So, running, and I have food on me. I can do this. I have made my claim. It is past this Christmas tree. And I decided to go ahead and take Pig Mountain. Pig Mountain is going to be our home. The very top, and, well, we are going to overlook all the biomes that we have here. The only one that we are missing, aside from ocean, is desert. And the reason we don't have ocean or desert in our view is I hate oceans, and I hate deserts. Oceans give you a very boring view of just, you know, water. Wow. And deserts, they don't blend well with the scenery, and they just look dead, and it's not a good thing to look at. It's really not. So as we work our way up here, I have tried not to harm the environment. I even did this specifically. And then hop, hop, hop. We are nearing it. I'm not entirely positive where I placed... Oh, yes I am. I placed markers down. I went and got myself a plot of land. I did the whole planning. There's a tree farm. And there's our little... I think it's called the Gist? Whatever, in the naval language? No. That's a, I don't know. Anyway, here's our plot. That pumpkin marks dead center. There's jack-o'-lanterns here for light. And these are the corners. It's 25 by 25, so it's kind of small just to start out, but thing is, I'm going to have doors that connect, and we can go off into different lands and add things like libraries and enchanting rooms, etc. for later. So, what I need to do first, here is our middle, and I believe my front door will be right here. So, let's go ahead. The way I have this planned out is this will outline, and this goes over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is that correct? No, it's 6. It goes over 6. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it starts going back. I hope you don't mind that I planned this out. I just figured it'd be a lot easier for me to do this the fast way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Instead of going... Get out of here. Instead of having to go, well, derp, let's go here. Derp, 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 derp. I can't even place blocks derpily. Because whenever it comes to being creative, I take a long time, and these episodes would be very long. Let's see. Here's our axe that we just got. Is this... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm making sure that I'm sticking to this as best. It follows a very clear scheme. That's another door. follows a very strict plan that I made sure would work and look pretty. I can show you my creative world, but I would rather show you in here. This is starting to look pretty small. Yeah. Yep. This goes away. I've just kept the single blocks that need to go away. This is starting to look small. I don't know. E4, and then that should be middle, lines up with our pumpkin. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. That was stupid. I lost count. Meh. 1, 2, 3. That was right. 4. And then I just mirror this on this side. 2, 3. Door. Oh. I just realized. I don't have wood for floor, and I can't use cobble. We'll be right back. I gotta go grab dirt. And we're back. So, I made. What am I trying to say? I saw. There we go. I just saw The Hobbit for the second time. That's how I brought in my New Year's, which, Happy New Year's, by the way, y'all. 2013 is going to be fantastic, because I say it is. Well, I'm going to have to remove all this later. I just realized all that. I have a problem, and that problem is that I built this one layer too low. I was planning on making it so that I could just put it over this, and it's not going to do it. So that's going to be a door, so let's go ahead and pop that there. Oh, I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. This is actually going to move out by 1, I think. Yes, it will. That won't be a problem at all, because it's going to help us in a later build. Later in this build. Yeah. So I saw The Hobbit for another time, and it's still a fantastic movie. I enjoyed it this as much as I did the first time I saw it. Come on. I feel like I'm probably wasting a little bit of this dirt here, so let's start filling out areas where I know there's going to be something to place. But that's exactly how I brought in my New Year, was Skype with friends, and I got out of the theater right at 11:30. Made it home by about 11:40. Ate some of the Christmas fudge that we had left over. This should go out by 2. I did mess up. Well, you're not needed. There anyway. What's the best way to do? Sure. We have plenty to spare. I had some leftover Christmas fudge and got really annoyed with Alabama's version of the ball drop, because I'm in Central Standard Time. New York did their thing, and they decided not to be nice this year, and they didn't replay. I messed this up. I'm supposed to go one the other way. They didn't replay the ball dropping like I think they usually do. Maybe it's just the people that I'm with. Yeah, I got it. Have it pre-recorded. Yeah, that's right. Didn't mean to click bones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I actually think that's right. Just a point of mimicking this now. Well, I thought they were pre-recorded, or they might be recorded, or they just play them back. Apparently they don't. Did not know this. But, que sera, sera. I had a good New Year's. is now 5:55 a.m. Yes, it's almost 6 a.m. I've completely messed up my schedule here. 6, and I actually think these two are gonna be gone. But anyway, that is it. We'll leave these for the floor. Alright, this is our basic shape, and I'm gonna have to keep this middle here. So yeah, it's gonna work out pretty nice. Now my design here, here's where I'm gonna start using the stone that I made. Nope, get back here. Yeah. What's gonna happen is I usually do my builds a little too flat. I know this, and I've prepared for this. Oop. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna use all this wood that I just placed as a starter spot, just so that I can get these where they need to be, and then I'm gonna move all the wood out one block so that it's kind of a, let's see, what's a good way to, it adds depth. It really adds depth, and that's something that I'm trying to get into, is making things a lot more pretty, a lot more prettiful looking. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the top for the fourth layer. I probably should have made note of when I started recording. I actually think I made it. You know what? I don't think I could ever make too much stone brick. I was about to say that, and I was like, I use it too much. It's too. I think it is my favorite block in the game. I mean, I've been around for a while, and I really think it is my #1 go-to block. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. That's fantastic. Alright, so here's our basic look. Our door's gonna be right there. Oh! These are gonna be gone. I'm gonna decide not to care about that until later. But, for now... Oh, I slept earlier. Derp. That got a lot of done. That got a lot of done. We are gonna go around the trim now. And... let's go out through these doors. These doors are gonna look similar to that one, actually. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. No. Because those won't be there. So. Okay. Yeah. This is taking shape now. This is what I mean by adding a trim. I really put these things in my way. I guess the build's too big. Now, this does look pretty small at first, but what I'm going to do is this is going to be my hub in a few... I've told you I got those books on European architecture. What happens is with the castles, they'll have one hub. And it'll be kind of tiny, but it'll be the center of the town. It'll be their way of, what's a good way to put it? Their haven. I guess that would be a nice, pretty word for it. Yep. I got it. It'll be their haven. Woo! That is a long drop and a big loss of 29 levels for me if I miss this, but it's worth it. It's their, central place where they kind of go to for safety and... almost missed it. One more risky jump. Got it. For safety, and it's kind of their version of the mall, or if you are familiar with Roman culture, as I am. I took Latin for... oh, was it 3 years? 4 years? Something like that in high school. And it was very much a part of me. I loved Latin. I loved the culture, I loved the history, etc., etc. I loved it all. They have something called a forum, which is kind of the idea where we get our forum. Oh, I didn't decide what I'm going to use for the main entrance. Cobble. That's a castle. Cobble. Derp. Derp. Yeah. You won't be here. Derp. Derp. These will. Because I'm going to need something to house my, well, these will be something else. Should have brought some logs with me. But, the forum is like a mall, I suppose. But it's also a place for people to go for bathing, it's just a lot of stuff. It's getting dark. That's what it is. And I don't know if this place lit up very well. You aren't gonna move. You're gonna get something put on you, but you aren't gonna move. I tried to build this as symmetrically, I'm going to say is a word, as I could. And because I'm very big on perfect symmetry with my builds, I do not like too much asymmetrical stuff. If I can find the dividing point, it makes me happy. I'm not OCD, just a little anal retentive. But it does bug me that I'm going to have to replace this whole floor and have it all floating and probably lose all this dirt down there. Drop it on those poor piggies' heads. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. And what's a good way to get this started? Yep, that's a fantastic way to do that. And then do it so that it's right over here. Perfect. Oh, but it's going to be annoying whenever I get to the... You know what? This is stupid. This is very stupid. This is the safest option here. I have wood to spare, so... And basically, wherever these blocks are, we place one. Why didn't I think of that? Placing it on the inside instead of the outside like that, so I can actually get it and reuse it. I've been watching a lot of BWO, and I guess I got the castle kick from him. And that, because he's been watching The Hobbit too, and he's starting a new area. I'm giving you, yeah, that's right, I'm giving you another YouTuber's, another YouTuber's life in my own video. He's been watching it as well. And he built his first little resort. I am holding shift. Why are you... Or am I holding caps lock? I always mix those two up. He's been watching Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and all that, and he's a very good builder. He's an architect and all. But he inspires me to build. And so I went in creative and was like, I'm going to do an awesome house for my LP world, just because I love the LPers who have just beautiful, beautiful houses like Etho. That one was my fault. I let go. Etho turned this entire cave into just pretty green grass everywhere. Oh, here comes the fun part. This one I need down here for, so boop, boop. And it just really goes to show what a simple color scheme can do for you. Because I tried all of this with, what is it, wooden planks. Just plain wooden planks, not these. And it just looked terrible. I mean... Ugh. It was so bright and sickly. It was really a sickly color. I'm colorblind, but I can tell when things don't match up. In fact, probably even more so. Because already colors clash to me. And so whenever... Sure. Whenever they, I can really reuse some of these. Whenever they don't match to me anyway, like it actually gives me a headache to look at them, I can definitely tell that it's not okay. I think the only one that it's ever actually been perfectly fine when it's not agreed with me would be... is it, like, I think it's orange that does that to me. Whew! I hit shift this time, guys. And this is a door, but I think the molding goes all the way across. If not, it's not a big deal to... Not a big deal to replace. So, boop. Stupid. Yeah. And now we're getting to the dangerous part. Which is, what's Minecraft without the danger? I could get shot off by a skeleton. No, I couldn't. Because they aren't going to spawn around. There was a potential of me getting shot off by a skeleton before I put all these torches. However, the greatest danger right now is me not holding shift. So you can't even see the danger, which makes it all that more scary. I think. I'm telling you it is, so that you'll believe me. How's it working? Shut up, Brian. Oh. Little panic moment, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine? I'm fine. I'm done. Alright. That is the last of this. And we will... Did I fix that? Alright, well, we're gonna run through and fix my little mess up here. As best I can. This is precarious. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but I'm doing it. That does belong there. Okay. Keep the corners. Got it. Just anything that matches up flush just doesn't quite feel right to me. I really like that. A lot of these are probably going to turn into half slabs because I need a roof still, clearly. And I do have that planned out. I have everything planned out. In fact, even when we get further into the game, I'm going to be adding stuff to it that have already been planned. It's all nice and pretty. This is going to be a challenge right here. I can already tell you that. It's, trestles? Towers with trestles, I think is what they're called. And they are little spiraling towers that go up really high, and I built them to be 11. I may even build them up higher, just because the taller they are, the better they look. But what's a castle without at least a few of the overwatch towers? And I've built this so that when we are standing on top, we can look out over there at our farms, and then I plan on building more out there, and we can have a good, beautiful view of the mountain range, the jungles. It's just a really pretty... I'm very glad I found this place. It's right where I need it to be. And... go away. We are almost back to where we belong. That makes me so nervous. I don't know why that makes me so nervous. Because there's no possible way I could fall right here. Alright. Well, guys, this is our wall. Look at that. That's not quite right. I'm gonna need logs for that, I can already tell. Well, this is our basic outline. Tell me what you think. I'm going to take a quick break to go get some supplies and double check on the materials that I need, and we're going to start finish the rest of this, so I will see y'all in a little bit.